A News 4 Jax investigation into a crime that is putting guns into the hands of criminals. They're being stolen from law-abiding gun owners and then sold illegally on the streets. What many gun owners don't realize, they are inadvertently helping funnel these weapons to the very people who are using them to commit violent crimes.
Channel 4's Jennifer Waugh shows us why it's happening and how often.
260 guns have been stolen from cars since just the beginning of the year from right here in Jacksonville. Guns that had been left maybe in a car door, under the seat, in the glove box. And of those 260, 152 of them had been left in cars that weren't even locked. Wait until you see how brazen these guns are being pilfered from cars parked in driveways, not just here in Jacksonville, but also in Clay County and St. Johns County.
It's just after 1 in the morning in this neighborhood off County Road 210. That white car stopped in the road with its lights off. It's the lookout for those 3 people who head straight for that driveway, checking for unlocked car doors. Bingo, one of them doesn't even seem too worried about being seen as he turns the light on inside the car to get a better look at what he can steal. After just 45 seconds rifling through it, he then pops open the trunk to peek inside before walking off with the others. Another camera catches them heading to their next target. It's hard to see through the trees of this St. Johns County home, but clearly the street light and lights illuminating the driveway don't even deter them. Here's another one caught on camera. An unlocked car door giving easy access to anything inside. Since January, 28 guns have been stolen from cars right here in St. Johns County alone.
And I noticed my toolbox is open, and it just clicked. I looked where my gun normally is, no gun.
Derek McCrae lives in Clay County.
Well, I left my truck unlocked. I never thought such a heinous crime would be committed in a nice neighborhood.
His .380 was stolen from his truck parked outside his home overnight. 37 guns have been swiped already from cars in Clay County this year.
Where everything convened and like boom. Right?
This is video of Jacksonville police pulling over a stolen car. This black BMW and this Escalade were taken at the same time from the driveway of local attorney John Phillips. His gun was locked in the glove box. It's still missing.
What is your worry now, knowing that that gun is gone and you have no idea where it is?
It's devastating.
Phillips had the keys to one car in the other. He thinks he remembered to lock them before going to bed, but isn't sure.
I've got to protect my lawyers. I've got to protect my family. You know, I've got a concealed weapons permit. You know, I had it behind 2 locked doors, but somebody stole it.
A lot of citizens see their cars as an extension of their home. So they really don't put the thought into what could happen if I leave the weapon in the car.
We pulled the crime numbers, and out of all of Jacksonville, the favorite places for car thieves to strike are cars that are parked on the west side, with 703 auto burglaries since just the beginning of the year. Then also the south side and Mandarin area with 652, and Arlington with 545. So out of all of these, nearly half of the cars weren't even locked. And when it came to all of these numbers with the guns that were stolen, 185 taken from cars since January.
Once that gun's used in a violent crime and someone loses their life, there's no do-over card. There's no reset button. You know, that's forever.
You know what that is, right? It's an SKS.
This is how a lot of stolen guns get into the wrong hands. They're peddled like pills on the street.
200, we straight? Yeah.
This 17-year-old has no idea he's selling to an undercover officer. Neither does this man.
What's that? I got this, but I couldn't grab the other one. My dog went home with it. That's pretty sweet. How many rounds left is that? You know, 30. 30? Yeah. I think it looks pretty sweet. Is it in good shape, bro?
Vincent Phillips is a convicted felon selling an AK-47 for $450. We showed you last November how these guns, many of them stolen from cars, are being sold for the highest bidder to be used for who knows what reason. A thought that keeps this legitimate gun owner awake at night.
Somebody like that is going to use that in a crime, and you know, it's heartbreaking.
It's scary. You know, this 17-year-old was killed last month by her boyfriend in East Arlington. Police say it was an accident. The gun had been reported stolen in Orlando weeks ago. And this Tarpon Springs police officer, he was killed late last year. The gun that took his life had been stolen from a car right here in Jacksonville. And Clay County Detective David White, he died nearly 3 years ago during a raid on a meth house. The gun that killed him had been stolen too. Thieves are stealing your guns. So the next time you think about leaving your gun in your car, remember the faces that we just showed you.